So we are out here in the garden. It's Tuesday afternoon, and I only have 2 days left of work after this. So all the days are half days. So I'm taking this afternoon to make a video. George is still at daycare. Chuck is sleeping on the couch. Archer's playing with his soldiers, and Chase is watching cartoons. And I have about 15 minutes. And the chickens are already not quite leaving me alone. But there's some cool things happening in the garden, so I'm gonna just show you those because things are always changing. And then I'm gonna try to cut some herbs and flowers because I want to make smudge sticks. And I don't have enough sage to make them entirely out of sage, but I have a lot of other stuff. So I'll turn it around and I'll show you what's happening. So one of the first things is we got a ton of rain. So this is the dahlia bed. This has the red clover in it that I decided to leave because it was so pretty. So I think I'm going to actually cut some of this and use those on the outside of the sticks to make them extra pretty. And then I also like this kind of clover. I don't know what it's called. Just regular clover. I leave because it doesn't seem to bother the plants and it adds a little bit of nitrogen. So the dahlias, since we got all the rain, the dahlias, like this one I started from seed and it's looking nice and green. And then this one I just put the tuber in. So the ones where I didn't think I had time or I didn't start them in pots, they're fine and they're catching up super fast to the ones that I started super early. Another cool thing is like this great mullein planted itself. This is like nature's toilet paper. The leaves are super soft and it has a really long taproot. The same with the comfrey that we harvested and used in the last video. And parts of this are medicinal. I'm not sure what parts. I'd have to look into it. But the leaves are like super, super, super soft. So I'm going to leave that too. And then I have this thing, which is a weed. If anybody knows what it is, they can let me know. I mean, it's fooled me before because the leaves look strawberry-ish, but it's definitely not a berry. I'm pretty sure it's going to make flowers at some point. If anybody knows what that is, they can let me know. The other cool thing, our pepper plants don't look that good, but they need some nitrogen. They need some kind of fertilizer, but they are making lots of flowers. And if you want to make sure that a pepper grows there, you can just flick it with your finger. Because like tomatoes, they have everything they need to pollinate themselves. You just have to like a bee would if a bee came along. And then they'll be pollinated. The other cool thing is like this is all the bee balm. And that's probably up to my belly button already. So that'll be cool. All the zinnias, it looks like they're starting to turn greener than they were. So they must be getting more nitrogen. And the roots have taken hold. Some of the cosmos already have buds on them. So I'm going to have to pick the buds off because I'm not really ready for them to flower yet. The rose, I moved this rose. And it looked like it was going to die. And it was twice this height. And I cut it way, way back. And it's actually coming back. And it has little rosebuds on it. On that stem. So that's pretty cool. Over here, the grapevines are really big. Getting really big. And all of this new foliage, none of it has that insect damage. So whatever was causing that has definitely moved on, which is really cool. And I just have to still find something for these to climb. But I'm hoping to get grapes this year. That'd be really exciting. Another cool thing that's happening is our elderberries are flowering. So everywhere there are these really pretty white flowers. After these flowers go away, elderberries will appear there. And what else cool is happening? This rose bush or like little shrub has buds on it. This plant makes the best looking, longest lasting, most fairy tale, like reminiscent looking roses I've ever seen. They're like Beauty and the Beast roses. And I'm really excited that it likes this spot because it hasn't been here for very long. Um, and then over here's our lemon balm. It smells really, really good, and there's a freaking ton of it. So I'm definitely going to cut some of that for the smudge sticks. And then I'm going to try to cut some and dry some so I can make tea. I think I was watching Roots and Refuge, or I was watching something, and the lady said all plants are going to try nonstop to go to seed. So this is already trying. That might be a little, I don't know if that's a little flower or not. I don't want this to flower yet. I just want to keep picking it so that I can keep harvesting it all summer because it's super early still. Let's see, all of the borage, there's like more borage. Like I weeded this whole bed, but the rain just brought all these weeds back. This is a borage. That's a borage. There's more borage. I weeded around them. You can see it. Like I weeded all through here so that they could grow. It looks like this might be chickens, but they don't seem to love it. And it doesn't seem to really be suffering. But there's like a ton of it. So I'm excited about that. And then here's some more roses, more rosebuds. And then over here, like I wasn't expecting these like stray lupins to flower this year, but 3 of them did. They're all purple. I'm waiting. I had a red lupin last year, and I'm waiting for one to pop up that has red flowers because it was really pretty. I'm so stuffy. And then I'm going to definitely pick some of that mint. There's like more mint everywhere for the smudge sticks. And then there's white clover. Maybe I'll pick some of that. And then here is the sage, which is flowering, makes really pretty flowers. Look at it. So I'm going to cut a lot of this back and use that in the smudge sticks. I'm going to try to cut as much back as I feel comfortable with, and also hopefully it will come back again for a second time. But it did not take long for it to get to this point, that's for sure. And then the other thing I might do is try to make perfume. So I ordered bottles, like little amber glass bottles on Amazon, and I also ordered the grapefruit seed extract. And so I'm going to see if I can get some vodka today, and I'm going to just start the process early because these flowers are in bloom. This is mock orange. These are what they look like. They smell really good. Really, really good. And I went up to my dad's house. He gave me this. When he gave it to me, it was a stick. And now it's like, I don't know if I can zoom out. It's like taking over. It's as tall, almost as tall as our front door. It's enormous. And then the other thing that smells really good that's in bloom right now are the peonies. And I have one over here. That I could use that smells really good. And I could just throw that in some vodka because it's almost at the end of its life. And try to preserve that smell. And then here's some cranesbill geranium that looks kind of nice. I might try to put those in smudge sticks too. Those are really pretty. They have like this really cool like bluish purple color. And so yeah, so I'm going to pick a bunch of herbs and pick a bunch of flowers that smell really nice. And then I'll make another video about smudging when I'm ready to put those together. Okay, happy Tuesday. So we're out back, and here is the beautiful smudge stick bouquet of herbs and flowers. And this is all of the sage flowers that I cut, and I did leave some behind. And then I also had cedar trees on the side the other side of the house. So I picked some cedar. You can use those too. And then there's a geranium, and then the red clover and mint and lemon balm. So that's it.